keep on running back to you. I keep on running back to you. I keep on running back to you. I keep on running back to you.
Good evening there, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the late start, but we are back in business. We have two teams that will be playing today, which is Monolith versus Deviants, and it is already off to a rocky start. I'll go ahead and introduce the Deviants team. So on Deviants, we have Shotzi, Stories, Sovega, Jonas, Karisha, and opposing team, which is Monolith, which is the Danish car. champion and fit. My name is Avoid. I'm also joined with another commentator, amazing commentator, which is Renke, and a absolutely amazing broadcaster, which is Cube. So how are you today, Renke?
Yeah, very good, very good. Thank you for the lovely introduction. And this is quite an interesting match to see Deviants here in the sixth round, or seventh round even. And it's definitely, it's not a real important match, but for a team like Deviants, it's definitely an important match. They want to go out with a bit of pride left, I feel like. So I'm very curious. Um, right now already a standoff situation. How are you doing, Avoid?
I am not too bad, not too bad actually, to be honest. To be honest, it does seem like I was actually intrigued to see what would happen today. Deviants versus Monolith. So I don't know. What do you think will happen?
I hope for Deviants that they can win, because it will be pretty ruthless to be honest if they lose this one. I mean, you have Jonas in the team as team leader. There are some big skills in this team. It's kind of like uh, yeah, it's kind of a shame if they lose. You know, it's kind of like Chelsea degrading, like last year, nearly. Um, it's just a good team, and they shouldn't end up in the red side. Our good team, it was a good team, I feel like, but it's such a good name. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And for Monolith, though, it is really difficult. They were 3-0. They were fighting against Waifu for potential paint, of course. It was not a close game at all. But they had a great start for the tournament, and it has been going bad. They are on a losing streak of 3 games. And it will be good for them if they win the last as well, so I don't know. Difficult.
yeah. I mean, I totally agree with you. That I think, to be honest, whatever's happened with them, man, I think I'm not even quite sure. To be honest, they're just falling off so much, and it's pretty disheartening for a top team to become a bottom team, which I shouldn't really say, but based on what statistics is showing, they have fallen off quite a bit. So maybe we might see a change in tide for the next upcoming or even potentially in the major where we see the challenger stage, legend stage, and whatever stage there is. To be honest,
Yeah, definitely. It's always strange to see that this team has won RMRs and is now here in the lower side. So yeah, I don't know. It shows that it's quite difficult to stay at the top. But for Jonas, it should be rough, to be honest. A man with such a big esport career, now leading this team for quite some time already, if I am right. Um,
Y-
or
yeah,
for,
it's been
or did he even start it? I don't know, to be honest. But it's definitely not a great feeling for him.
pretty disheartening. And there's a bronze player there, Shotzi as well. No, is he bronze? Let me just. I don't want to say too early. I think yeah, that is bronze. Shotzi has bronze, and I think Jonas also has bronze. I'm not actually. I'm not 100% if Jonas has, but Shotzi does seem like he does have bronze. So bronze players being in losing this bad, I don't know, in previous games.
But this round, it looks like they are winning, so they are going to probably end up in the green side. Although it's a bit too early to say that, but um,
Yeah.
this round is going pretty well for them.
I mean, yeah, they're doing really, really well. They're playing positioning, and they're going for maximum damage. They're not rushing into enemy territory without any strategic game plan. So that is quite nice to see. Right now, we can see Stories on the right side just pushing up onto that cruise, just preventing him from controlling that right side because he will be a nuisance. Jonas jumping down. I don't know why he quite did that, but Stories is going to be trying to pull here, but he's going to get max focused by champion and Y on the middle bit of the map. So yeah, not much he can do.
Not indeed. We're still waiting for the capture from Monolith. like to see some ODs on board. But the start was pretty aggressive in both of the teams, and right now it has been a bit silent for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, I guess so, pretty much. They might need you to join the map ranking and just play, to be honest.
I don't think so.
We never know. We never know. We can
But
see
yeah.
Jonas pulling. It seems like, but there might be a counter here going on from Champions in a little bit of the. No way he used the OD like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough overdrive. It could have been a great OD, to be honest, if he launched a bit more to the right. Still tricky because who is going to return that flag after doing the damage, but it would have had way more impact than right now. And Deviants 4 against O right now, so the first round is pretty much won by Deviants with only 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah. And yeah, it was definitely a good try. A Viking OD just popped off from Kurisha. Stories is pulling with Paladin. No one's really in his way as Kurisha does clear the board on the left and kind of the mid. So that is going to be the 5th capture with only 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they are having quite an easy time against Monolith, to be honest. And to be honest, expected. This should be the case for a team like Deviant.
I mean, they're really showing their performance now. I mean, if they do lose, I wouldn't be surprised if they disbanded it. In other words, if they close the team down. So
Yeah, but I have the feeling that it happened already quite some time because people pop up in Deviant and ratings or rankings later they are playing for different teams. You know, it's. I feel like they have difficulty with people sticking to the team. If you know what I mean.
yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you, and because the same situation with Team Pointers when they lost to Pega, their ego really went through the roof. You know, when you got players that have massive egos. I'm not saying everyone on Team Pointers have massive ego, but like,
Quite they did.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, I guess so, most of them, but not all of them. But when your ego is that big and you just can't accept your defeat against Pepega and you close a team down or like you leave a team, that just goes to show that you're just not willing to improve or learn from your losses.
Exactly. Monolith is going to capture flag this round. I didn't expect that one.
Okay, I see you trying to hold in your laugh.
I can't say that. Yeah. Nah, but teams splitting up, we've seen it all the time. Like currently we have Waifu at the top, but there's also like a split up version of Red Notice, you know, and the other half is in. Is it Cruels or you know probably? What's the team called?
Cruise.
Or Metamorphosis? What is it? Like what is?
Uh,
Where is Immortal Hero now playing?
oh, Immortal Hero. I don't know if he's still playing now. To double check. Um,
That team is what I mean, but made chill vibe, of course. Like
oh,
that's also a split up version from Red Notice. If teams are keep winning some games, they then the ego just boosts up to another level, and I think as well it is like a bit of price fund in the story. If you win a bit of prize fund, like people get jealous real quick if it is that case. You need a strong team to survive that.
most definitely. I mean, especially as this game is really competitive and players just wanna try and strive to at least get big achievements. So the competition is definitely there. Definitely. Anyhow, um, let's see if Monoliths can turn it around this round. Maybe we might be able to see potentially a good attack from Monoliths. However, Kershaw with a OD right now, so he might be able to prevent any sort of attack from the Monoliths, I should say, rather.
I feel like Deviants has in the pocket. The difference is too big. But maybe Monolith can get some more captures on the board. And Deviants has been not that stable for quite a long time, so maybe something weird will happen. I don't know. But no, it looks like this will be quite a good game for Deviants.
Yeah, I mean they're playing a solid game right now, and the OD is falling right now. Seem like Wise in a little bit of a kerfuffle. I don't think he'll be able to take as there are like three grenades dropping mid shots. He's gonna be going to the middle. He does secure that OD. He does look back to take some damage on Champion, but I don't know where he was aiming, but he does miss Champion. Champion has free reign to capture this flag, but Kershaw's warming up that OD just for him, and it does seem like Kershaw uses that OD and Fit just goes right out into the open, gets punished by Kershaw, and Kershaw with amazing performance there, pulling the flag, but the ANR just trying to opt for that return, and I don't think that return will be possible as Jonas will be able to pull.
Yeah, Jonas giving it to Kurishak, a bit of a quicker tank. We see Wido trying to get a counter pull going, a bit of driver errors. But this can be a standoff situation. Once again, Jonas in play for this flag. And he almost captured the flag, but he will return the flag, making this capture possible. Nice play there by Deviants, making a quick capture in the second round.
Yeah, I mean they're playing well coordinated here, but MM with Crusader, can he take out stories as he's pulling Silvergar going for those shots? I don't know if this is gonna be a return.
We can see Soveja now pulling, not able to stay alive.
I mean, this is looking quite solid. The Dan might be able to go through mid and use on the areas preventing him from using. He does get some sort of damage from Jonas. Really cheeky of him just there. You see that? Very cheeky.
Nah, I missed it, sorry.
He used the OD, and so basically what happened, Monolith's Hunter tried to use a Hunter OD. Jonas just literally, as soon as the Hunter went into the open, Jonas just gave one shot and took that OD, which was quite clean to him.
Okay.
It's good awareness from him.
They're showing off here.
Man, really, Monolith is having a really hard time right now. Nice OD from Subverga. These Russian names are absolutely a tongue twister sometimes. I
They are
swear.
making it quite difficult.
Yeah.
Nah, but Monolith, they are not able to turn it around for sure. It's not going to be a long game, I think.
I mean, most definitely, they really are getting bombarded by Deviants. Deviants is not giving them any room for breathing. And it does seem like the OD is dropping right now. Shotzi and Deviants players have a good positioning to secure that OD. Kurisha gonna use amazing Viking OD. I take it back. Champion did punish him at the last second. However, that does not prevent the attack from succeeding here. Stories is pulling the flag on the right side, looking quite strong as no opponents are able to do any damage. Yeah, that's it. And that's the fourth capture for Deviants.
We are only at 4 minutes has been passed only. We are still have 6 minutes to go. So, nah, this will be quite a monster score. And after that, we will move over to Red Alert. Nah, Monolith will not have a good time here. It's good for Deviants, though, to end up in the green side.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really good because we would probably see another team disbanded after they go into the red side if that was the case that happened today.
Sorry, what did you say? Sorry.
Um, it wouldn't have been too good for Deviants if they lost this game against Monoliths because they would then be on the red side, and we probably see a disbanded team just because of that.
Yeah, definitely. That will be a bit shameful as well for once such a great team. But for Monolith, once again, it's not easy as well. They were 3 against 0, and they will end the tournament 3 against 4. Like that's so unlucky for them. They started a bit lucky, of course, but it's such an unlucky way to finish it.
It is what it is, to be honest. Uh, right now, I wouldn't want to be on Deviant's team, to be honest, based on how they've been performing. I mean, they're not playing bad. They have an easier team, so I mean,
They
shots is shooting the birds out the sky, but other than that, they're playing all right.
Yeah, I feel like they are just an average lower tier team. Or you talking about Monolith, right?
Uh,
Or Deviants? Deviants.
you can talk
I
about
mean,
both.
yeah, I didn't want to say it. You with the burns today, avoid. I didn't want to say it, but you're right. You're right. You're definitely right. It's a shame, but it's the truth. Um, I wanted to say to see 10 minutes in a hotel versus Deviants, but sadly. Or did you play Deviants this tournament?
No, we haven't played. Did we play Deviants? I don't think we
Nah, no,
did.
you didn't. No, you did. Yeah, first round.
We
Nah,
did?
no. Who was? Which other team is? Oh no, never mind. I'm just looking weird. No, you
Yeah.
didn't. You didn't.
I think I played
Sadly.
Deviants before on a different team, and I think we did beat them.
Hmm.
Or maybe it was just in trainings. Then completely remember.
Okay.
Ways the OD is dropping right now. Jonas will have another opportunity. Does leave for stories. It does seem like Champion and Wise cooking up a recipe for some sort of attack. But Vega is there with Crucial to defend off any opponents, and they do take out their opponent. But Fit once more again, they just can't take map control, can they? They're having so much trouble against Deviants.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Like it's just constantly Deviants in their base and never the other way around. We can see a nice OD combo here by Fit and the crews of Monolith, but it's once again only for defense. They will play blue side as well on red alert, so it's like mission impossible to be honest.
yeah. Well,
Should
I
really
mean,
change that Magnum is Vegapunk saying in chat, and I have to agree. MMI playing with Magnum. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Players just play it because they just feel like the best option, but realistically, it's just not using logic when you play with Magnum.
Nah, I fully agree with you. It's just not great.
But yeah, with only 1 minute 40 seconds remaining, it does seem like, geez, it's so disheartening for Monolith. I see them playing so much TKV's training, and just to go out like this, to be honest, just not too nice.
It's a shame for them to be honest. Like, yeah, they had such a good start, but when they were on the way down, three losses in a row, they lost against Waifu with exactly no shame, of course. After that, Metamorphosis, also a better team. And after that, they played against White Towers. That should have been a win, maybe, for them. I don't know. But they had quite unlucky picks after a very good start of this tournament. But I don't know. It's how it goes, you know.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. I guess it's just how it is, to be honest.
Exactly. But they won against Homicide, and what I'm seeing right now, I feel like Homicide did better. You played them. What do you think? It was a close game.
Nah, I don't even remember who's in the team. To be honest, I just play teams. I don't even remember who's in it.
Nah,
At all.
you were flaming because your team was waffling so much.
Oh, was it that game? The one
Yeah,
in
the last
Sandal?
game. Yeah,
Oh, it's those guys are homies, right?
yeah. I'm
Ah,
sorry, avoid. I just wanted to bring up that game once more.
I just don't get it, to be honest. Just some teams, like, I know they wanna, just play, uh, just play normal, but like, just play serious. Like, just give maximum potential at the very start, rather than risking it. Then, you know.
Yeah, there was quite a lot of risk being taken there by 10 minutes in hotel, I have to say. And I don't understand that, especially that tie break round. Costed
You know,
15
that,
minutes of my time for absolutely nothing.
yeah, I apologize for that, but some people they just don't listen. They just like to do what they want to do. So it is
Yeah,
what it is.
I'm baiting you for it.
I can tell, but I'm chilled in it.
Yeah. I understand you. Okay, third round coming up real quick, guys, and that will be played on Red Alert. Current score is 2-0 for Deviants. So, yeah, although I wish it was a close game, it's definitely not. It will be a short third round. Monolith will also play on the blue side, so that will make it even more difficult on the Red Alert. So, one more round to go, Void.
One more round. Deviants, I'm glad you made it a fast game and you lived up to your name.
Yeah, mate. I could already imagine all the screenshots being sent if it was the red side of the tournament where they ended on.
Yeah. It's actually red alert. I thought I just saw cross. Hold on.
Is it cross?
I think. Hold on. There's.
Maybe I'm just stupid. That's also possible, of course. Yeah, huh? Is
Yeah,
it?
it's
Yeah, it is cross.
cross.
How do I get a red alert then? I don't know. Okay, sorry guys, cross. But
Oh, it's perfect.
that will not really change it because cross is a very communication-based map, and we could already see Monolith not able to create a lot of map control in Sandbox. I don't think it will be a lot better on cross, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's a balanced game. I'd say Monolith, they're not amazing hair, but they play hair good. But Deviant should make this an easy, fast run.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um,
Hopefully we are ready.
yep. Oh, sorry, I had the chat closed, but yeah, we are. Okay, cross. May I still don't know how I got to red alert, but never mind.
I know, probably these long hours, just grinding, commentating, broadcasting, and just work. It makes us exhausted, and sometimes we just um get things mixed up. To be
Yeah.
honest.
I'm professional at mixing things up, so.
You're a DJ.
A DJ, yeah. I like it, Jack. Jack always sees the positive things about what's happening, you know?
Exactly. Gotta keep your heads up, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys, and your heads up.
I would love to DJ, to be honest. But then you need to be. How would you say that? Music.
musician.
Yeah, you know when you can play music? Yeah, not the I don't know. You need to be good at instruments and stuff, and I can't read notes, so. I can enjoy music though. That's like the biggest part of being a DJ, right?
I
Yeah,
guess
I
so.
do. Jack's a musician, right? He plays the guitar.
No,
Really?
no, I don't. No.
No.
Just playing tanky online, bro.
Priority straight. Okay, third round starting. Hopefully no OD box before the 11-minute marker for it.
I mean, it'll be pretty beautiful if you don't see an OD before 11, but you know, if it is what it is. Just hopefully it's in the favor of Monolith, so you know what's about to happen.
Yep. It's a rough day for them. Hopefully we will see that team back in Summer Major Rankings 3 because they played alright, I have to say, and I think Summer Major Rankings 1 wasn't that bad either. They just had a bit of bad luck after a good streak at the start.
I mean, I agree with you. Monolith are they are a solid team as well, so I just think they just have a little bit of difficulty up against stronger opponents.
Yeah, it's a team that sticks together. You know, it's since Summer Major Rankings 1, of course, a new team in this long season of 3 rankings, and still full, no swaps, keeping the TMR points in the team.
Yeah, I mean it's a wise decision as well. You just play less games if you have enough TMR points to be in top 8 before the major starts. So, but everyone is selfing right now. They gotta prepare for the absolutely worst or the best. So let's see if Monolith has it in the bag to at least get one win.
Yeah. See, we see Shoxi with a nice combi shot there, dealing loads of damage at the start. Didanushka got the first OD. I missed that, but good to see. That is in favor for Monolith. Yeah, let's see if they can use it OD early. We can see them pushing up at the right side of the blue base right now. Y on top, dealing a nice amount of damage, being able to stay alive here as well. He's playing a nice start of the round so far, but of course always a bit of calm start. Now OD-Bok is dropping, and this is amazing for stories, of course, if you can take that one.
It does seem like it's gonna be his. That was That was a bit messy though. It does seem like Stories has switched out with Jonas. So what I mean by that, Jonas is now Paladin, and Stories is now on Eris. So that's quite interesting.
Okay, I thought that Jonas really was an Ares main, to be honest.
I think he's more universal. But I have seen him on Eris a lot, so I'm not 100% sure.
Story is now using his OD, only a bit of show there, not dealing any damage or healing. Still, Shoxi is pulling this one, and this can be the first capture if he can stay alive. Only one shot. On the other side, we can see Champion, MMI, and Ichiro, or something like that. Sorry, trying to pull the flag here. It's not a capture yet. We can see Didanushka with that Hunter OD. Can he use on time? Nice grenade being used there to lounge away the flag carrier. This is a return for in the clip compilations, to be honest.
Yeah, that was quite solid there. That was literally 1 centimeter away from a flag capture, and somehow Monolith managed to turn it around. Especially with that Hunter OD from the down there was really solid, to be honest. And Champion's just gonna be going in for a pull there, and it's just like, yeah, he's not gonna be able to get away. Yeah, but yeah.
OD-Box dropping here once again. Story's once again in a good position, but low on health. But also Kirusha, the Viking player of Deviants, at least for this game, also on position. It will be Rido taking that OD. Monolith is competitive this round, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they really are giving maximum, and it goes to show that they were playing a lot better in this map rather than Sandbox. So maybe we might see a change in tide to MM on the right side up against Stories. Stories dealing damage to MM. Doesn't seem like he's going to be able to survive that though. Good map control from Monoliths at this current stage, but will they be able to withstand this positioning that they have right now.
Let's see, we can see Shoxi trying to pull right now. Low on health, no teammates to back him up as well. Also no teammates from Monolith respawning on the right positions. So they can still be quite a good pull. Jonas can take over with Paladin OD available. Shoxi, he picked up that OD, the repair kit I think there. Jonas just trying to delay any players from pushing. Oh, nice OD by MMI there.
That really must have shaken his brain up. I don't know, but I think he might need to get a health checkup after that, because that OD absolutely just blasted him out of nowhere. So he's gonna definitely be a bit disheartening. So Shorts is gonna be going in here for some sort of attempt to pull here. He's absolutely getting focused by 4 opponents here. Jonas with no support whatsoever, and he is absolutely gonna have to try and hide her as much as he can. Why using a Viking OD to clear out his opponents through mid? Kurosha going for a counter. Can Kurosha take out Y before he takes? And no, he wasn't able.
Yeah, Kurosha, he was slow with focusing Y there, to be honest. He could have focused Y a bit earlier, I feel like. And that cost Deviant their OD box while using a Viking OD, so that's double bad for them. What's bad for Monolith is it's still 0-0 and they need a win in this round to get to the 4th one. So it's at the moment still a win for Deviants overall.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Deviants keeps pushing and they keep trying to pull a flag, then they should be all right. Right now, we can see a nice Eris OD from Story. Story's helping Shots. He pulled the flag, but White is pressured from behind. And a nice OD from Shiro.
Yeah,
I don't know what these names are,
that's a
honestly.
tongue twister. That Aries guy, Ishiro, or is it like a hero, like the Greeks' foods? I don't know.
No idea. It's just these
But
names, honestly, they're really
it's
getting us this armor.
it was a lovely Aries OD though. Yep. We need a team you're joining avoid with all waffle names, so you can explain to us how to pronounce them.
Oh, my team.
Yeah, like if there's one team less that we don't know, you know.
Oh, okay. Um. Well, you know, I guess it's just these Russian players. They like to have certain names. Nothing that's in our control. Sometimes it's their actual name. So you
Yeah,
know,
you don't want to insult them too hard.
yeah.
No, but they are probably the same with those English usernames. You know, it's how it works. But
The
that's
only
interesting.
issue is I notice players changing their name a lot, which makes it quite difficult. But Kirosha going to use a Viking OD here, trying to clear out his opponents. But what is he doing? He only took one opponent out. That was so messy. This reminds me of who's that? Who's that player? Doshek. That
Avoid
might be Doshek though. That might be Doshek with a new name. It
it's
might be
the
him.
it's the end of the tournament, so he can flame all the guys he wanted
No
and
way.
calm
I
down for the
actually
Major
trace
Rankings tree.
points. Yeah.
Okay. At this rate, you have to go undercover in Summer Major Rankings 3 avoid playing with an alt account.
Maybe. I don't know, but I don't like to play on all accounts. Rather play on my main. To be honest.
Yeah, me neither. I think it's you said it with like name changes real quick. It's difficult to track the names, so the less name changes, the better for us.
Yeah, it's a lot harder for us to track opponents or people that have been playing esports for quite a while when they have different names, and just makes our job 10 times difficult than it should be. That's OD from Sobola, and he's going to be able to take that OD as well.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
still.
winning by 2 flags, so they're good. They're chilling.
Yeah, they're definitely chilling. Monolith needs to capture 3 to get over to 4th round. So, to be honest, with only 2 minutes on the clock, it's pretty much in the pocket.
Yeah, I mean, Jonas here using a Paladin OD. He might be able to go for one more pull here. It's looking quite strong. Only Shiro is there on death to do some damage, but Jonas chooses to go to the top. Oh no, this is definitely ego. You see what Jonas is doing? No, he's taunting his enemies right now. And he's just gonna go down comfortably after just standing there for a good 20 seconds
But
dealing damage.
to be honest, of what you can do this when you end in a good position. But they're ending 4-3. Like, who are you taunting?
Yeah, it just goes to show that Jonas was feeling a bit overzealous with his confidence there. I think he might need to try that against Waifu
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Arma 3.
That will be amazing. First round, hopefully.
Yeah, and he's not going to be taught in Waifu does that.
Nobody with a sane mind. But yeah, it's congrats to do Deviants though for ending in the green side. It's still a tricky tournament for them. It's I don't know. It's yeah. I don't want to say it's bad, but it is.
I mean, they played a solid game today, so maybe they made up for it. So we might be able to see maybe the next Arma 3, they have much more gaming performance in the next Arma 3. So who knows what time could do it.
Yeah, sure, sure. And yeah, bad luck for Monolith this tournament. Sad to see them ending in the red side after a very good start. Hope to see them back in Armor 3 as well. And hopefully with a better ending position. And hope to see you back, our lovely viewers, for the second game of tonight, Monarchs versus Chocolate. Also, the 7th round, so the winning team will end up in the green side of the tournament and the losing team in the red side. Of course, TMR points for all four to play. Hope to see you there in about 20 minutes. Anything to add, avoid?
No, that will be it really.
Lovely.
I'm not
Thank you
gonna
for
cut anyone today.
thank you for commentating with me. Thank you, Cube, for broadcasting this one, and thank you, Jack, for the small cameos. Hope to see you
You're
all back
welcome,
in
bro.
20 minutes. Oh, lovely. Thank you. See you there, 20 minutes on EN2.
I keep on running back to you.